Good morning, my beautiful Taurus dragons. Welcome to your monthly reading for February 2022. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the support that you've given my channel. So let's go ahead and get some cards for you guys. What is happening for Taurus for February 2022? Okay, so let's see what's come out for you guys. We have, oh, 3 came out. Oh, okay. So we have guilt, self-worth, miracle, and impartiality. Yeah, so I feel like you're waiting for a miracle. You are very stuck. So if you look at the color outline of the cards, the color outline of the cards corresponds with the chakras. And the gray is sort of like the major arcana. So what it is, you're very stuck in your navel chakra. You're and it's like, and you keep hoping, you keep trying to wish for something to happen, but I feel like you're going between, like, your self-worth is being affected because you feel guilty about something. And you're really, I feel like you're a little bit stuck because you have this impartial card. It's like, well, I want this miracle, but do I really? I don't know if you believe in, like, if you really, truly, deeply believe in the fact that this could happen, or that you deserve something, good. This is what I'm hearing from this. I feel like it's like you can see your self-worth, but you're not reaching for it. You'd rather sort of stay in the cold. And it's I don't get the sense like it's like this victim, oh poor me mentality. I get the sense that it is really truly that you're just like, you can, like, touch it, but it's not really it's you feel like you just don't deserve it. Let's see. What's happened to you guys? What do you feel so guilty about? Why do you feel guilty? Okay, let's go. Let's get some cards, please, for Taurus. What is going on with Taurus for February? You're just not making the choice. I just heard that you don't know how. You don't know how to make this choice. It's like, yeah, well, great, thanks for telling me. You're not really telling me what yeah, okay. What does Taurus need to know? Give me a few more cards, please. 1, 2. No? They're like, no, we're not giving you anything. So over guilt. Okay. So over in the guilt and the self-worth section is the 4 of coins. So I feel like you're really hanging on too tight to things. It could be about money. You could be very money oriented, and that you're very blind to love, but not even loving. Like, I feel like maybe you haven't been successful in love, but I feel like because you hang on so tight, you actually haven't allowed yourself to really sort of crack open and to love yourself and let it in. It's about a lot of control. And it's sort of Taurus. I talk about signs, right? So you guys are the bull. There's the bull in the good way, and then there's the bull in the bad way, right? And it's like you just don't want to move, right? Or if you move, you want to be control over when you move. This is about a lot of being very conservative, right? And I think that just this mindset that you have is preventing you from even seeing a miracle, because I don't think that you really believe that those things could happen. I don't know if I'm getting a cross-watching energy or a different energy, because what I'm pulling in for Taurus here, either this is one of your first times watching a tarot reading because you might be attracted to it, or you're watching for someone, because I feel like this type of person wouldn't actually watch tarot readings. So I don't know if, unless I'm speaking to you and you're sort of like you're trying to figure things out, right? Like if you're here and you're watching this reading, it's like you really just want some guidance because you really truly are tired of feeling so stuck, right? And it's you're just so stubborn and inflexible, like in fear of change. And what it is when you don't allow yourself to open up, when you don't find your self-worth, you're blocking things from coming in for you. Yeah. I get the feeling like, so what's come up is the King of Swords, the Chariot, and the Six of Swords. I feel like you keep trying to find a direction, but you're not dealing with your internal issues. You're like, I feel like you're really struggling inside. You're really struggling with how to make this happen and how to have this work. And you're really trying with this Six of Swords. You're really trying to move forward, right? It's like, listen, I want healthy relationships. I want to break through this. I want to find my support. I want to find my self-confidence, right? It's like you do want to move on from all of this, right? But the key is you. The key is you knowing that you have the self-worth, right? The key is knowing and understanding that you are valuable. You are a valuable human being. Yes, the priestess, right? It's about you really moving in and finding, and even acknowledging intuition, right? It's about really going within and maybe trying to really sit and listen to people that may have a little bit more intuitiveness about them. These are going to be the people that tell you things that you don't want to hear, but they don't say them in a harmful way. They say things very matter-of-factly, and sometimes it can scar, and it's like, whoa. And you have to sort of sit back and go, that's really the way that I come off. That's really what I'm doing. And it's like, I don't think it's intentional. I really don't think. I don't get the sense that this Four of Coins, I don't get the sense that it's intentional. It's something you've had to protect yourself for so long. You've had to really go in and yeah, you've just had, I just get this vision of somebody just clasping and hugging themselves so tightly. And I think you might actually have guilt for finding your self-worth. And you can't, right? Nobody else is going to do the work that you need to do for you, right? At the end of the day, all you have is yourself, right? So, yeah. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so you need to try to bring in this a little bit more warm and generous, right? I think that you need to figure out how to truly give, but not give to get back. Like, I think you really need to sit back and see, like, where you are with money. I get the feeling like you're just very stuck. You have this big stuck energy. Okay, so advice for Taurus. Give me more cards for advice because I want to get you guys, I want to get you guys out of this. I know the Priestess is already like that. No, those just flipped out. Just a second, guys. Okay, well, I'm just going to shuffle, and if I find... Oh. How do you get out? Just a second. Okay. Okay, so 3 cards have come out. I'm thinking. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. We have the Five of Swords, and we have the Devil. Okay. I feel like you really need to, you need to go back. You might have to even go back to your childhood. Okay. You need to see the patterns that were created, right? You may have some sort of addictions. You may have emotional issues. You may have had abuses when you were younger. You may have some, like, these trauma bonds, right? So there's something that's blocking you from moving on. And you need to go and do some deep, deep, deep inner child, deep, deep work. You can go find people who work with NLP, go find a trauma counselor, find somebody who works with, you might actually find that you might be depressed a little bit, right? Because you keep trying to move and you can't. Everything is just blocking you. And it's like, I want to go, but I don't know how. Right? And I feel that you really, really, so you can try to do it on your own, but you need to find a confidant. You need to like sort of have somebody that you sort of check in with and can sort of sit down and have you write everything down and work through your blocks with them. Yeah. Because there's things in the past that you need to deal with. And that's why this is all happening. That's why you can't see this miracle. You can't see that this love and this energy wants to come in and help support you and move you and help you grow. And you can't see it. And you need to try to find whatever it is that will help, whether it's a counselor or a life coach or somebody who helps work with trauma. Right, because it's not going back and living it, but it is going back and finding out what happened. How did this get put in you? Because you aren't born with this level of guilt. You aren't born with this level of lack of self-worth. Somebody has put this in you. Okay? There's a lot of people with guilt, and I'm not knocking any sort of religion, but a lot of religions actually work by guilting you. It's about control. Spirituality is beautiful, but as soon as it comes to religion, it's about controlling the masses. And it's fine if you have one, that's fine, but you really have to look back and see what has it put in you, what limiting beliefs are there. And sometimes you have to sort of turn them over. I'm really surprised that the Hierophant in reverse hasn't come out. So it's sort of like overthrowing something, but you do have something deep that you need to work through, okay? So can we get an affirmation, please? What advice do we have? Wow. Okay. This is really what you need to hear. I was surprised it came out so fast. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. You need to find your peace. Okay, Taurus, you need to find your alignment with the love of the universe. You need to find your love in yourself. You need to find your self-worth. You need to see the miracles that the universe has for you. Because I think the miracle that you're looking for right now might be peace. And right now it's like you're so impartial because you just don't know how to get there. Okay? Look up, you know, limiting beliefs. You know, how to break them. Look up trauma bonds, how to break them. Look up how to deal with trauma, right? How to cope with it. There's lots of things. If you don't feel like speaking to somebody, there's lots of programs out there to help deal with these things. Taurus, this was a very specific reading. I hope that it reaches whoever it's meant to go out to. Please do like and subscribe and leave comments, guys. If you want, you can email me. It's in the description. I'd love to hear from if you want it to be private. Otherwise, leave a comment or just a like. Okay, guys, I appreciate your support for the channel. And guys, go find something. I want to keep going through the February readings, and I hope to see this grow. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.